Hi guys, welcome to my channel. You are welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about, on this episode of the Repositioning Podcast, we are talking about seeking out diversity in our lives. This is really important. Let's first dive in and explain, the term diversity. So according to Google, diversity is just simply the practice or the quality of involving individuals from different social or ethnic groups, people from different walks of life in one place. People who have different views to things, or even when it comes to their tribes and the rest of that. Now that we have an understanding of what diversity means, what I mean by seeking out diversity is, most of the time we are very comfortable with just making friends with people who we are sort of familiar with, quote and unquote, or people who we feel will be able to relate more with, people from the same ethnic group, people from the same tribe as you, people the same age as you, people on the same wavelength as you. That is what we do most of the time. I do it too. That's what we do basically, because it's comfortable, it's relatable, it's easier to deal with basically. But the reason why I am now talking about seeking out diversity is because diversity has a lot to play out in our lives. For some of us, the reason why we are just streamlined, the reason why we are just one-way route kind of person is because we are not intentional about the kind of people we meet. We only have a triangular movement. For some people, it is work, school, or let's use work, school, church. Some people, it's work, home, and then church maybe. For some people, it's just a straight line of work, go back home, work, go back home. So it's different for different people. And all of these are valid reasons. Especially for introverts who do not have any business with dealing with people, who find it difficult to deal with people. People can be a hassle, especially people who want to be difficult and make your life miserable. But I'm here now telling you about seeking out diversity. Diversity in opinions, not just in tribes now. Diversity in tribes is included as well. Diversity in ethnic groups, diversity in opinions. You might find somebody who is the same tribe as you, but have a varying mindset or ideology to certain things in life. So learning to embrace these people, hear them out, seek out their own experiences, changes a lot of things about you as an individual. So that brings me to talk about the advantages or the benefits of seeking out diversity in your life. Number one would be that it will improve your understanding of the world at large, because you begin to understand why certain people do certain things. Every person their experiences are sort of things that make them the way they are. They are like that's the foundation of their mindset currently, the things they've experienced in the past. And you as an individual who haven't experienced what they are currently experiencing or what they have experienced, talking with them, discussing with them, getting to know them broadens your mindset. When you hear certain people do certain things, you're wondering, how do they even do that? So for instance, people who experience culture shock when they relocate to a new place, that's one of the things that diversity causes, or diversity improves, sort of. You meet people who are doing things the way you would never have thought that it was possible to do those things, because you just had one way of thinking because of your own experience. So when you embrace diversity, you improve your understanding of the world. Another thing diversity does to us is that it creates room for empathy and compassion inside of us. So when people are going through difficult things in life, it makes you understand makes you compassionate about these people. That's what diversity does. You become friendly with people, you become friends with a certain class of people, maybe let's say from a certain tribe, and they begin to relay their experiences to you of what is obtainable in their country. Of course, you will be filled with empathy, with compassion, and wanting to try to make their lives better if they are having any difficulty of any sort. So diversity really improves or increases the rate at which we have empathy and compassion on the well-being of others. Finally, diversity changes our perspective on life, on even our own life experiences. You get to know people and you realize that this person is this way because of the perspective they have been, or the mindset they have concerning a particular thing. For instance, let me give an instance. You grew up trying to make ends meet, always struggling, always thinking that the right way or the only way to make it in life is struggling, hard work, just doing everything from scratch. But then you meet someone else and who explains to you that you don't have to do things from scratch. You just need to get to know someone who has done it, and then the person teaches you, you pay for it, the person teaches you, and then you continue from there. You adopt that model the person is training you with into your own thing, and then you become the better for it. So that automatically changes your perspective and changes your experience. So you need to understand that what diversity does is huge. It cannot be enumerated here in this video. Is a lot of things that it can come to have effect on you, and in a positive way, if I may add. It's always going to be a positive, not always going to be a positive. I mean, if you meet bad people, you can't get a positive outcome. But my point is, diversity has a lot of benefits and advantages that can come your way. So let's do a quick recap. The first thing I said, it improves your understanding of the world in general. That's what diversity helps you to do. And the second thing I mentioned is that it improves your ability to be empathetic and even having compassion on others. And finally, I talked about changing your perspective even on your own life experiences. That is what diversity does for you. So go out there, make friends, listen to people, be patient with people, even in your church. If you're the kind of person that goes to church and just, after the grace has been said, you just leave. You don't even talk to people. I mean, it's now time for you to make friends with people. Adopt diversity. Diversity doesn't have to be so far off. Even in that little corner you are, getting to know people around you, that's diversity. If you're the kind of person who has been a loner, it is time to broaden your circle a bit. I mean, you don't have to bring them too close. You can, if you feel it's going to be encroaching into your space. I understand what it means to be an introvert, so that's why I'm saying this. So, but get to know people, basically. Just get to hear them out, hear their thoughts about certain things. It will help you a lot. It will improve your understanding of the world, really. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you in the next one.